going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason. Whoa! What the fuck was that? What the hell happened to the lights, man? Oh, fucking ninjas. Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Jason, and welcome back to BACKTRACK Cinema, and welcome back to the Alphabet Action Movie Challenge, as we're doing letter N, and I decided to go with Ninja Assassin. So we are going to review Ninja Assassin, directed by James McTeague, released in 2009, and starring Rain, Naomi Harris, and Sho Kosugi. Trained in methods of killing from an early age, Razu is a member of the secret clan of assassins known as the Ozunu. So here we are, guys, Ninja Assassin. I haven't seen this movie since it came out in 2009. At that time, they were trying to breathe new life into the ninja genre. I mean, its heyday was the 1980s. I mean, ninja, everything in the 1980s. I was right there. I love the ninja genre. American Ninja, Enter the Ninja, Revenge of the Ninja, Pray for Death is one of my favorites, you know, with Sho Kosugi. So yeah, I was excited to see this one. And honestly, back then in 2009, I didn't like this movie. I didn't really like or appreciate the style it went for. This time around, I liked it a hell of a lot more, although I don't think it's perfect. I think there are some problems with it. But overall, I generally liked it. I really like how they tell the story of this, the narrative structure, how it goes from our main character, Razu, going back to his past and the present. So seeing what happened to him and going to the present, kind of like it's the Batman Begins narrative structure, something Christopher Nolan did back in 2005 that I feel like a lot of filmmakers, a lot of writers kind of copied that format after. I don't know if Christopher Nolan was the first one to do something to go back and forth like that. Probably not, but that's just, I find it was popularized when he did Batman Begins. So we find this character who was an orphan who, you know, who's being raised as a ninja, find that he deserts this orphanage because they kill one of his best friends because she wanted her freedom. And, you know, it's about these governments taking these ninja assassins and using them to assassinate people. He just wants revenge on this clan that kind of robbed him of his life, robbed him of his humanity, because he was, you know, he was taught to learn pain and how and to kill and to lose that part of yourself to become the perfect assassin. And I think Rain really plays this character really well. I believe he's a Korean pop star. Honestly, I don't know the facts on that. You guys will have to let me know in the comments, but he did a great job in this. They had to train him hard. I don't know much about the director, James McTeague. I'm not honestly familiar with all his films while I'm recording this, but you guys can let me know about that too. But I think he handles this stuff pretty good. But it's the director of the John Wick movies was the martial arts choreographer on this. And so he training with Rain, getting him to look like he's this ninja and this lethal assassin. That was interesting. This guy's got his paws, the John Wick director. He's got his paws in a lot of movies, man, like stunt work and all that kind of stuff. So that was pretty cool to see. They bring back these training montages that used to happen all the time in the 80s with our main protagonist here, where he's just in his room practicing with weapons, throwing ninja fucking stars, you know, just showing his strength, showing his agility, showing how deadly he is. I mean, it called back to a movie called The Perfect Weapon from 1990, where you see Jeff Speakman at the beginning just freaking doing his routine exercise and everything. I miss shit like that. I really do. And I'm glad they kind of put that in there. With the story, I like seeing the journey of our main character when he was with this orphanage, when he's training, you know, everything he's going through, like the pain he went through, losing his humanity, you know, he makes this friend with this girl, and this is where when she gets killed because she tries to climb the wall to escape and stuff like that, we see him go on his first kill. He's like the number one student, the one Ozunu puts all his effort into, wants him to take over the school. And that's all the most interesting part of this is the past stuff. I find the present stuff's not as interesting. We follow Naomi Harris's character who's investigating these ninjas, and, you know, they get too much heat, and that's when she gets attacked. She's very underdeveloped. I don't find there's a lot going on with her. No offense to the actress. I think she plays the character all right, but I don't think the character's that well written. All the interesting stuff was with Razu and, you know, the father of the school, played by Sho Kosugi. And bringing back Sho Kosugi to play the master teacher of the school, teaching all these assassins, was just an awesome choice. He's great in it. He's great in roles like this. As if you watch the movies from the 80s, just go back and watch them. He's fantastic in this genre, in the martial arts ninja genre. I mean, his character is hard and tough in this. And in the school, they're all brothers and sisters. And when Razu leaves the orphanage, one brother takes over. He's the one who ends up killing his friend, this girl, right? When they capture her and stuff. And so there's a main fight between him and his brother. There's a main fight between him and the father at the end of this, when they have this huge showdown up on this mountain in Japan at this school, the Ozuno school, you know what I mean? And it's pretty good. It's awesome. I really enjoy how they added supernatural elements in this to the ninja, and how the ninja's scary again in this. Like, really scary. Like, the opening scene says it all, man. When the buddy gets this freaking letter, the sand comes out, the ninja attacks, takes out all the lights, and through most of this movie, the ninjas are in the shadows, right? And just love that. I love how you see them in the dark all the time, and that's when they're most lethal, because they're in the shadows, and they just... It's for all you people who love the gore and the blood. It's all there, man. You know, splitting bodies in half, tearing heads apart. It's just bloody as hell, this movie. And as far as the supernatural elements, I mean, they keep the ninjas very mysterious. You see how they move like a flash in the shadows. Father Ozuno, you know, he can reach into someone's, like, almost like he's reaching in between your ribs, and you hit the most painful spot in you possible, and really shows the student's pain. That was a really cool, neat trick with, you know, just giving us more to this ninja genre. All the action with the different weapons, the ninja stars, you know, I'm doing this, the sword fighting, the martial arts is all fantastic. Especially a lot of the aesthetic that you see them fighting in. I really enjoyed how they're fighting and it's dark out and you get scenes with rain coming down and all that. Then you get scenes with fire embers in the background. This really added to this movie. You get nice shots of them fighting through a built-up wall where you see their silhouettes. Really cool stuff like that. Now, this movie is a very visual film. It has a very visual style to it. You're getting like a very modern visual style where you get a lot of like slow-mos and speeds up, slow-mos and speeds up. The colors are very bright. The blood is very bright. This is what I didn't like when I first watched it back in 2009. I didn't like the visual style. I liked how R-rated and how they're making the ninja scary again, but I thought it was going to be a little more grounded, where it looks very fake. It looks comic book-like, but the blood's bright red, but now that I look at it, they're just contrasting with the darkness. You know what I mean? Like, I think they wanted the blood to be brighter and stuff like that, the contrast with everything happening in the shadows. So I guess I appreciate the style more. I'll be honest with you, there are other ninja movies I like more because of the more reality it brings. But all in all, guys, a good time if you like the ninja genre. I wouldn't say it's the worst one out there, but I definitely wouldn't say it's the best. So I'm going to give Ninja Assassin a B-. What about you guys? Have you seen Ninja Assassin? Let me know in the comments below. We'll have a great discussion on it. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming content. Go down the rabbit hole, check out my other reviews of the action genre, other martial arts films, and I will see you next time. My name is Jason. You're watching Backtrack Cinema, and I will see you in the movies. Cheers.